That's right, it's me, the man out there trading. We back. I'm back. Let's get right into it. Avalanche trades. We got 6 different trading sessions compiled into one video. Avalanche trades. I'm trying to do something a little bit different on this video in particular, so I don't keep doing each singular trading video. And I'm gonna try to get right into it and not make it so long and make it more digestible, but piled and filled with a lot of information and my thought process. So, first video, this was October 13th, 2025. As you can see, it was a red day. I'm coming in the video right where I took a trade and I did a buy. We're gonna just keep it going, and my stop got filled. First of all, let's go back. So didn't wait for this candle to close. First of all, got right into it immediately and look at the delta. It's just like, I think I only took that trade because there was a buy order down here at 7.5. So, but I really wasn't paying attention to what was the market was actually showing me in that little bump. Because the way I trade now, I would have already made my profit already. All right. Because if I would have also waited for that to close, as you can see, it went way past this value gap. So, and just not waiting, going off what I think is going to happen instead of what the market is showing me. Okay, so we're gonna go to the second trade, 1858. Perfect. So we did a sell, basically a continuation trade. It created this gap here. So I took the trade. And I'm not saying every time, but from what I've been seeing, if the candle doesn't close outside of the gap, I mean, but it could close outside of the gap and continue going in the same direction. It's just from what my trading sessions and what I've been seeing a majority of the time. And that's my strategy basically. Well, that ties into my strategy. Okay, continuation trade. Got the stop in the gap. Probably should have had it a little bit above the gap. I did bring this down. Let's see what happens here. Move my stop. Something I'm getting better at. And you're gonna be surprised. You watch these as I keep continuing trading, and you're gonna see something that's very controversial, and you probably are gonna say, "Man, this guy doesn't know what he's doing," but it's been working out. Um, Granted, it is a sim account. I have not tested it on a prop firm or with my real own money. Motions would be completely different, but I'm gonna keep continuing to try to perfect this strategy that I'm doing in my latest trades. Those videos will come later on, and if I can be consistent, you'll see them sooner than later. So took another sell, continuation trade again. So that last trade, look where it went. and I should have had my stop a little bit above this. See how it stayed in this spot right here? Maybe a little bit above that. And then um, I should have held on to my target because it would have hit if I would have just let it run. So that's the third trade. And we get stopped out. Another gap here. It's it's all about, well, my strategy, price, action. Um, that's it. Like, and paying attention to these support, big like support and resistance lows. So I'm gonna take another trade here. Another sell. Now, remember that? I think that was that second trade I took where I moved the stop loss. My stop definitely would have gotten hit if I would have just left it alone. If I would have just left it alone, I would have already made, I would have already hit what I needed to hit because I do 10 points. So I would have been done for today. Okay. Pretty sure I got stopped out here too. Yep. Now let's see where the market actually goes. Okay. The market actually came back up here. But again, I would have already been out of the trade and been able to see this and wait on this. So now I'm back on the buy side and I took a continuation trade. Remember 6693 or 9325. So I moved the stop again. Not recommended. This is why you should be confident in your trade setup so you don't have to do that. You have to be okay with the risk. Just let the trade play out. And it's not easy to do. Remember 9325. Okay, sixth trade. And also remember, we're gonna see if it comes back to that area, but also remember I would have already been done for today based on the way I trade. And also, you gotta think, if so I took that second trade, moved my stop, it would have hit my profit target. Then um I would have been able to see this right here. Look where it stopped at. Key support and resistance zone. And it came right back to this level. Not saying that this happens all the time, but a lot of times when it comes back to these levels, and me being on a 1 minute chart, Like, these are hints. These are, you know, little signs. Not saying that it always happens, but I could have waited, could have got down here, I could have saw this, and when it broke this here, I could have got in. Even when it broke this here at 978, it went all the way back up, done 10 points. I could have gotten in here. Like, man, that and that is why waiting for your setup and your setup only and not jumping the gun, because like it helps you to get into other trades instead of taking so many trades. Like you miss out when you end up doing that. So um and basically it's just a bunch of me moving the stop, and I mean that's it basically for the rest of this video. Now it looks like it's playing in another range. Okay, I took a sell, continuation. At this point, I don't know why I'm getting in the trade. Well, look at that. Like, it played right at that level. Right before I got off. Most likely started to play in that level. Those are what you wait for. Well, what I wait for. So, next video. We gotta get out of here. Alright. See, I'm not even ready to go. Alright, so next video. It's a green day. I came on camera in a trade. Let's see where did I come in at? I came in here. This was a continuation trade. Most likely I was basing this off the Delta. Strong volume. I think the market had just opened. And before that, before the market even opened, there was a push. It continued to break resistance zones. So I did a continuation. Let's see what happens here. Oh. Yeah, let's see what. Yeah, I got stopped out. Okay. No biggie. Took another one. Another buy.
Well, I went in the market. I'm on my stimulation account. I'm not on my evaluation account.
You can hear me talking in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this maybe for another, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe, and then it's gonna be done.
And I stayed in this trade for a while. Good gosh. But the market had just opened. I think this was like leveling out at this point. And kind of just slowly climbing. And I think that first trade was actually a good trade. Even though I probably should have got in here, because right before the market opened, look where it was playing at between here and here. So I probably should have got in when it broke this level. That would have been 740. I would have caught the 750. We would have been done already. And you got to think my um sales stop would have been 736. So right at a fair value gap. Ooh. So,
Ball. Now they call it the honey citrus mint tea. It's like
oh yeah, game on
it's
Starbucks.
the like mint tea bag, but then they use like some type of like honey syrup, I think, and then the citrus is from the lemonade. So it's the juice or the like the liquid is steamed lemonade with some type of honey syrup with a, a mint tea bag. It's
Mm.
so good.
Best thing to drink at
I
Starbucks.
get two tea bags, and the tall is perfect. It makes me feel so good. I could drink one every single day.
Like so we're gonna keep going there. A little intermission, Starbucks talk. Kept it going. Look at that. Look at that. I probably could have had it a little down here. I was playing it close, but I stayed in it. I stayed in it. I did not move my stop. I did not let what was going on. I did not let this scare me. Also, it didn't break. The delta didn't break this right here. Even though I know I wasn't paying attention to that at this point in time. Stayed in it. Volume lower. And look at that. We get the pop. We get the pop. That's what I like to see right there.
Target filled.
And that is my strategy in a nutshell. Right there. That is it. Pinpoint play. Well, that's like that's like what my beginning strategy, how I started. But now it's a little bit smaller, but more contracts. But even still, it's it's probably like a maybe like one or two more trades and smaller. So now I go for 4 points. You'll see. Just stay tuned and keep watching, and it's gonna get better and better. I'm telling you. All right. So that was it. I don't know what was going on, but I was doing something, or my girlfriend wanted me to do something, or I don't know, we were about to do something. And I got in this trade. I got in that first trade, I got stopped out, got in the second trade, and then I got off. So this is just nothing from here on out. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the next video. We got a red day. First trade. Look at that. We got basically, man, 20-point dump. That would have been good if I came in the market a little bit earlier. Or maybe I did, and then I just press record later because I think I was about to get in the trade,
Order filled.
which I did. All right, so I'm just doing a continuation trade simply. Um, I'm trying to think where I should have came in at. I guess when it broke this level here, it would have been way better. Because that's 16 and we already at 6. There's my 10 points right there. So, and key level, playing in this zone before the market opens. And then look, it broke this zone and all the gaps above it. I mean, it's right there. That is me right there. That is like what I do, man. And I also feel like this happens all day long, every single day. Like I'm not looking for stuff that doesn't happen every single day. This stuff, this moment right here, where it plays in these areas, comes up, and it comes back down and comes through it, that happens all the time. And look, that's 10 points. That's 10 points. That would have been 10 points. So, gonna keep the video going. Get stopped out. Big old jump.
Stop filled.
See, but I would have already been out. And then when this happened right here, and then this happened, that's like, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Like, something most likely is gonna happen. When it's just all this and all this and all this, even you look right here, all like when that happens, something is probably gonna happen. And there was a jump. And then we're gonna go to my next trade. So I got in. This was a buy. I shouldn't have done anything. There's literally nothing. I don't know what the reason was for me getting in this trade. There was like nothing for me to do, but I just wanted to be in a trade. I know that's what that was right there. Also, look at this. Like this churning. Nah, we're not getting in there. We're not doing that. Mm-mm.
Stop filled.
So got stop till for sure on that one. Um, all right. We'll go to the next trading day. So then I think I was like, I don't know what was going on. Let me think. Oh, actually, when did I move into this apartment? Oh, I did. I moved into these apartments on that green day. I traded, I think I traded that morning before I moved. And then I traded again on the 28th. And that day might have really hit hard, or I'm not sure what was going on, but I didn't trade until a month later. So, okay. Oh, and y'all about to see something that I do. on this website. Show you what it's called, forexfactory.com. All the news that's going to happen, international news, and let me go back real quick. You see how it has this orange, yellow, red? That means that's like uh, the impact. That's how much impact it may or may not have on the market. So when it's red, it's potential for a high impact on the market. When it's, yellow and when it's orange and so forth and so on. So I check that stuff too. I don't watch any news. I do listen to um Ninja Trader. They have like a podcast that they do every day of the market, Monday through Friday. I think it starts at 8:30, and they stop at 12, and then they come back on at 2, and then they get off when the market closes. And you can watch them, or you can watch My Funded Futures. They do the same thing. So, all right. My first trade, I got in the market and didn't trade until way late. Actually, I'll go up here. Okay, so I got in here. It just was a buy. Yeah. Continuation. Um, I'm not sure what was back here. I just know I was doing continuation. It definitely was building. Um, mm, let's see. Hey, I stayed in the trade for a while too. Some consolidation here, possibly accumulation. One or the other. I don't know, but definitely stalled out in this zone for a little while. 25 minutes. Now, where did I have my stop at before? Let's see. So I had it at 86. All right. Now let's watch this. So I had it at 86. It actually did break. I think I thought it was going to climb to that high that it had before. From that was probably like, I don't even know, maybe a month, maybe a couple days ago. Okay, so I moved my stop,
Stop filled.
and let's see, 86. Man, how many trades have I shown y'all so far where I moved my stop and I would have already been good for the
Order
day?
filled.
Day over. Now I'm putting in another trade. Continuation. When 86, 86, I could have got 12 points already. More than good. I could have just let what do they say they call that? Let the runners run. It's not giving me any reason why I was going to go back down. Even though it is getting kind of close to that previous high from the hourly chart from before, but even still, yeah, look at that. 88, 89. That's 13 points. Oh my gosh. 15 points it could have got. Yeah, could have let the runners run. A lesson to be learned, and you would have been out. One trade, boom, day over. Let's see, broke. It's starting to like break key zones on this delta. Um,
Stop filled.
but I had that one too. So, man, even looking back on these trading days, I'm like, there's so many different things that I could have done to be profitable on these days, and none of it had to, not really, any of it had anything to do with my strategy. Barely. It's all mental. So this was December 15th. We had a green day. So let's see how we got to that green day today. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we took a sell, continuation, delta down the whole time, even though this was flat basically. Delta still down. I think that was a red candle on this here. It's broken this. Okay. 69.1050. Let's see. Oh, I moved the stop. But I
Stop
had to
filled.
stop. Where did I have it at? 24. Okay, let's see if it went back up there. And we're going to go ahead and go to my second trade. Again. Wait, let's see. Yeah, I should have stayed in that one too. That was a good trade as well. And it never came up to my. Also, I didn't wait to see if it broke this zone. So look at where my stop was at the top of the. So I had it right. I just wasn't waiting. It wasn't giving me any reason to where it was telling me that what I had put on was invalidated. You have to watch for that. All right. We take another trade. That's a buy. Now, what I didn't pay attention to is these. See how it's coming back up and then back down, big long candles. So, um, on days like this, I mean, you could play it either way. You could play it safe because it could really go not in your direction, and you could tighten your stops so you can get back into trades quickly, or But in this situation, I should have been widening the stop. Let's see here. Yeah, cause stop filled again,
Stop filled.
but it was doing that the whole time. So that's what we call that's paying attention to price action and not price movement. Yes, it's moving up, but the action, this is the action, this is the singular movement. And I took another sell, another sell. Now, can you just imagine? And if I was still in that first trade, it still has not broken, has not, has not, did not go back up to 24. Man, 10 points. I would have probably had 20 points by now. Still. So, keep going. And look at that.
Target
Finally
filled.
decided to stay in it. Good gosh. And then I tried to move it. Now
Target
I'm gonna try to
filled.
move it. Too late for that, buddy. But good. Green day. Successful. And now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to the last video. I only take one trade.
Order filled.
Okay. We got a sell market order. When did I come into this trade? Let's see. Why I just gotten off work. Got home early. Didn't have that many jobs. And I got here, I believe I got here right at like 4:30 or 4, or I'm not 4, at 2:20 or 2:30. And I jumped straight in the market, cut the video on, and as soon as I cut the video on and turned in the trade on, I saw this. I saw this, like this, kind of like this area got broke. Um, and all of this was happening like from 1 until now. This was happening. And this is the down that you want right here. Yeah, when it's like this slow progressive, how it came back up and hit this here, came back down. Yeah. That would have been an amazing swing trade. But, or I guess, like, I don't know what they call it. But if you can hold a trade for an hour, this would have been amazing right here. Even, well, to come in right here. If you would have came in here, could you imagine if you would have came in here? Stop would have probably been maybe like above this, and bam, you would have caught, I don't even know how many points. But I got into that. Oh, also, look what's happening here. It's coming down. Well, that's what I was thinking. And the way it was moving, the action that it was taking, that it had been taking, it got up to here, and now it might have been coming down to here, possibly to, well, who knows? I can't remember what happened because it was in the past. But from the reason why I took the trade, yeah, I figured it was gonna continue to go down, and I was just gonna catch it on the ride. And it was doing what I like it to do, kind of like slowly, you know, come back down. Um, and that's exactly what it did. And I stayed in it. I didn't let them green candles break me. I stayed in it. I let it come back into the gap. I watched the gap. Nothing is invalidating my trade because some of these volumes, these greens, were actually reds. So we still got sellers pushing it down. Nothing invalidating my trade. It's not making any higher highs. It's just lower. I stayed in it
Target filled.
and got my target filled. So that was all the videos, 6 trading videos, um, good, bad, the wins, losses, what I learned, and how these days, no matter if it's a win or a loss, it is taking me to one place, and that's a place of success. And you, whoever's watching, that's where you gotta let this take you. You can't be excited. You can be excited about the green days, but be excited about the red days too. Especially if how I was showing y'all. I went back to these videos and I'm showing you that um what I'm doing, my strategies are working, but my mind is not in the right place. And what I always talk about, the psychology, man, I'm telling you, go read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Um, it'll really help you. And do this. Start recording your trading sessions, writing notes, and you too will get better and better. Now, that's it. On to the next. Keep me consistent, y'all. Come on, man. Because I want to show someone's actual journey in this thing, man, and show what I don't feel like is being shown. Not by a lot of traders, or it's not enough that's out here showing this part. Like there are some good people out there and showing you starting from the bottom up, but I want to be a part of that because I want you to be able to get into this and not think that this is not for you. It is. If you started it, you can finish it and you can become a master in it, you know? And always put that biblical aspect in God first. Have patience, persistent, consistent endurance, and and always have hope and have faith that it's gonna work out. And if you have faith, you will just be transformed into the person of new. You'll be transforming a person who builds a strategy, builds a plan, and follows that to the T and does not break it. Because then no matter what, good or bad days, you are achieving something. You are becoming successful. And the more you look at these charts, I'm telling you, you're gonna get good. And before you know it, you're gonna be doing this for, whatever you want to put your money to. So, man out there trading, see you next time.